Hello, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Qa'Rajh, the Stargazers. Now, I did say last time that I was going to meet you outside in the wilderness, but upon looking through the video, I haven't edited it yet, but upon looking through the video, I realized that I had missed a quest giver. And given that we are early on in the area, I think it makes sense to talk to Qa'Rajh. We can always spend the rest of the time walking through, which also means that we will be discovering the land together, which, you know, I'm in favor of. So, Qa'Rajh, what do you have to say?
Excuse me. Hara says you've joined our number. That's very exciting, because I believed I've discovered something that could help us understand who or what the Celestials really are.
Well, I'm listening.
I've learned from certain ancient writings that this may not be the first time the Celestials have appeared in Qa'Rajh. These legends describe a link between Mundus and the stars, right here in Qa'Rajh. Apex stones, they call them.
How does that help us?
I know where to find one of these stones. A great Mundus stone dedicated to the Celestial Warrior. But it's locked deep in the ruins of Kardala. Only a Skystone amulet, the kind worn by ancient Nedic priests, can open the way.
Where do we find a Skystone amulet?
Many dwarven religious texts refer to a Dwemer site called Mitharnaz. A high priest named Arnming wrote that he wished to be buried there, among the masters of the Heavenly Stone. His burial site is our best chance of finding a Skystone amulet.
What can you tell me about Mitharnaz?
Nedic writings suggest that the Needs may have been slaves at sites like Mitharnaz, and they may have adopted some dwarven practices. But the dwarves are such a mystery, it's impossible to guess what those practices might have been.
Well, then tell me more about the Needs.
We don't know a lot about them. They were an early race who settled in Qa'Rajh. What history we do know tells a tale of enslavement and invasion. The Dwemer, the Aelids, and finally, the Yakutans all had their way with the Needs.
What's the connection between Nedic priests and the Skystone amulet?
The Needs apparently followed a variety of customs and religious practices, adapting to whatever invaders were currently overwhelming them. One of those customs was star worship. The Skystone amulet was a symbol of the priestly office.
What do you expect to learn from the warrior's apex stone?
Nedic writings talk about the apex stones in a variety of ways, but they all agree that there is a connection between the stars and these stones. If we can understand that connection, perhaps we can find out how to stop the Celestials.
Okay, so where would that want to send me? That, well, we haven't changed quest, so that one is still active. When? Haddock's Market? I don't know when I just heard about that, but apparently I did. Where is Mitharnaz at? Oh. Search for the Skystone amulet. That doesn't seem to go out of the zone, but it's quite far away. It is close to... Is that a... No, it's not a quest because it doesn't lock onto it. So that is something with either very thick walls or a ring in a perfect circle around it. Anyway, we discovered what we came for. We fall damage. Yeah, actually. Didn't expect that. I thought I could... Okay, so now we will be heading more or less straight north, as that is where we have 3 pointers. Well, technically we have more than that, but Philip's note to Jasmine. Dearest Jasmine, I can't tell you how hard it is for me to write this. I can't go on living this lie. What I mean to say is, I know about you and Adama. I saw you 3 months ago kiss and exchange a look that meant much more than a kiss. That was the moment suspicion and faith gave way to truth and betrayal. I won't ask you how you could do it, but I won't remain in a marriage that is not worthy of the name. Still, I have not given up on you or on us. I still hope that we may be reconciled. If that hope is not in vain, I pray you'll respond to this letter by meeting me at the entrance to the buried sands at the very hour when we first met, all those years ago. I think you remember. It had rained most of the day, and then the clouds broke and the sun came out, lighting up your golden hair. I took it as a sign and finally worked up the courage to speak to you. And now we find ourselves in this untenable situation. I hope my faith in you is not misplaced. Philip. Oh. That wasn't... Well, odd place for lore, but is this a It's a crafting station. Oh, might be good to know. In case my inventory gets bogged down. Yeah, it's fine now. Oh. Ogundar's winery. I want to run by that, seeing as it is on the way. But I'm also going to be looking out for, obviously, sky shards, but I'm also hoping to look out for treasure chests and anything of the sort. See, one way of finding all the set pieces of an area is to beat bosses. But bosses don't always come with pieces. And actually, you have a bigger chance of finding set pieces out in high-ranking chests. And seeing as you can't really know the difficulty of a chest before you get close enough to actually touch it, it's worth looking into chests. Qa'Rajh, you would provide a decent amount of experience. My stat booster, yes, it's on, okay. You can't be interrupted, it seems. Did you mark me or something? Yeah, I think I take a little more lightning damage with that thing on me. It is not much though. Yoink! Same as always. Trash. Entering group area. It hasn't normally given the group area warnings. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not about to do that right now. Wasps. Oh, we know those from various... Hello, leaving. Yeah, no. Absolutely not. I have other things to do. And while I am, always interested in filling out things like that for an area, and if the opportunity was there, I would absolutely take it. But not right now. I mean, we're in the middle of questing, and we barely even scratched this quest. Spell scar. Oh, that's a way for into it. See, a place like this could be an obvious place for treasure. Oh. Uh-oh.
This won't do. This just won't
Why?
do at all.
Well, you have a blue marker. That means it's a repeatable quest. Something that I'm not really interested in taking on. Gem of Fire. Oh, so the spell scar is a designated group area. Right, okay. Can I take this without you going crazy? Yes, as a matter of fact I can. Really? Nah, I can't cross those rocks. Lake of Teeth. Now, is it called that because they're crocodiles, or is it called that for something else? I don't know. But I intend to skip it. Lake of Teeth discovered. Pure water. Nope. Treasure, maybe? No. Cyclonic anomaly. Oh, whoa! Oh, they followed me. You done? Yeah, you are. I was about to say that churning is that of a sky shard, but no, it's just a Nern route. And while yes, I am interested in Columbine. Oh, yeah, we don't want to do that. I like discovering the place and getting the experience for it, but I have no interest. I've gone the longest way around, haven't I? Yeah. Well, alright then. What? What is this? Blessed. Oh, okay. Well, that's not important then. Nightshade, also not important. Ooh. Just a regular scorpion. Well, you are in the corner, so I doubt the others will be bothered if I take you out. And if they will, well, we shall deal with them as well. One enemy at a time is preferable. Ooh. Especially when they drop items that I can stack. Oh, there is a lot of cracks here. Well, that is to be expected from a place called Qa'Rajh, but still. It's the Sky Shard. Oh, it's the Way Shrine. Sky Shard Way Shrine. Sky Shard Way Shrine. Hello? Loot? Ooh. Well, that is something we should probably deal with eventually. But at the moment, I do have more important things to care for. What? Don't make this... Oh, it was you. Well, alright. If you insist, I'll take you down. Right, that alerted them all. Yeah, okay. That, I probably should have seen that coming in hindsight. So is this like a dungeon? Ah, well, we have a means of dealing with hordes. Oh. Ow! They are quite hurting. Flappy, a little bit of aid if you will. There we go. Thank you, Flappy. So, we're gaining a... the experience for these guys is not actually that great. I hope it's not something that's... Well, they were defending this stone. Can I do something with this? No, I cannot. Mountain Overlook Way Shrine. Ah, we'll get that eventually. Might take it on the way back. Oh, it was just a bird. Let's see if we can't avoid most of these encounters. Well, that's a big one. So it seems that there was, at one place, a village, or something akin to it here, a settlement perhaps. Ooh, that looks... Oh, hello? Loot, perhaps? Not really, just an imp stool and a water skin. I will pass on that for the time being. There should be another shard. Gem. Why do I call them? Oh yeah, because the big things that are jutting out look like shards. That's why. What have we got? Iron Orc Butcher. Okay. Well, don't mind if I grab this, do you? Yoink. It looks like though I have to go... Oh. Celestial Rift? What do you do? Oh! Aha! Aha! That was... that was a mistake. That was quite, in fact, a mistake. Well, we know that air elementals are dangerous, but Flappy, I could use some help here. Flappy, thank you. That's not enough. Lesson learned, then. No, waste shrines would actually... Maybe actually... Hold on. Yeah, I think that might be to our advantage to respawn at a waste shrine. Okay, well... Champion points. Oh, really? Oh, yes, I do. When did I acquire those? Oh, one. But still, where were we? 20 out of 20 out of 20 and, well, oh. Damage reduction. I don't think 1 extra % would have helped me a lot here. Oh, ha! Well, we discovered the waste shrine, so that's nice. Little leaf. Oh, but you're friendly. Why? Ah, you are also not an orc. Because they are here. Okay, note to self. Don't activate celestial rifts. Don't do that. But how? I mean... So, you can choose to spawn a hard combat in like that? Okay. Iron orcs. Okay, that's... I didn't take any fall damage from that. None. Okay. I'll take it. I have no need to bother these guys. Ooh, treasure chest. We'll get it as soon as we've gotten this wood and the ore down here. Hopefully we can do that without causing a stir. Now what creature is that? That is Belva. I don't know what that is. I've never seen one before. Oh, my stat booster. No! Okay, and is... Oh yeah, that's right. My experience booster still isn't tied to my stat booster. I need to fix that. I need to run around at some point after. But it does mean that my experience booster is soon going to expire. Which of course is completely useless because rather than knowing exactly when it goes off, no. I know that trait already. Alright, where... Oh, much further down. Much further down. There's a camp over there. That's a relatively large lake. Lannister Way Station, huh? Well, it seems we basically have to go downstream to find the last gem, so in that regard I think it makes sense to actually just follow the stream. Ooh. Also because from this position here I can more or less scour both shorelines. Now, if I were to only go on one side, I would look more thorough there, but I would be basically unable to see anything on the other shoreline. Where to, if I am in the middle, I can see both parts relatively well. Now she's still there, so... Yeah, so that's the Spellscar. So that is a public dungeon. But it's not only a public dungeon, it is also the entire area around that is actually a... Well, not exactly a dungeon, but a group area. I hope that I don't have to go into groups in order to get through this Hircine's Haunt. Werewolves? Oh, no, it's just a delve. Group delve. Ah! So that's what the plus means. Well, that's a problem, because I've seen that a couple of times around. Oh boy. Well, guess we'll just have to make do somehow. Oh, I forgot to resummon Flabby. I was thinking that I was missing something on the screen. Hop! There goes one. Okay. Boop, boop. Oh, so we actually were to meet at the winery. What's this? Completed Find the Gems. Don't I have to turn a quest like that in? That is usually the case. Oh well, we still have about 8 minutes left. This has been surprisingly quick, which is nice, especially when coming straight off of Vardenfell, where, well, things weren't exactly quick. That's perhaps the last thing that they were. Bonus. Spellscar Way Shrine. Sure, let's call it that. Level 2042. No, thank you. Dune Razor. Oh, I remember those from elsewhere. They are annoying. They burrow. I have a lot of armor. Don't hit that hard, but... I am not fond of that. Ooh. I'm not fond of that group area text thing. That is going to bother me. It is bothering me right now, as is. Rakunsel. See, that's another one with a plus on it. That's not great. That is not great at all. Oh! Well, I'll take that. Oh, it's just a tile.
The scaled one grows stronger. Another part of us has been lost. The snake eats and never grows full. His hunger is endless. Our time grows short. But the mortal has returned with the Seeker's sight. Then converse with our helper. If the serpent continues to feast, no power will be able to stand against him.
Ooh. Cool. But why? I mean, would they care if I were to... I guess not. Okay, well, even though she was actually looking at me.
You have restored the gems to the Seeker's sight. Good. But we are running out of time. The Scaled One has found another of our aspects. we felt her turn. He is creating a corrupted version of ourselves, and this lost one grows ever stronger.
What else do you need me to do?
We cannot use the Seeker's sight to find the other aspects, not until the gems are recharged with magicka. Until that is accomplished, the relic is useless.
How do I recharge the gems?
Without the mage to control the ebb and flow, magicka seeps through cracks all across Craglorn. Look for places where the magicka is so dense, you can see it and charge the gems there. Meet us at the Stargazers Observatory when you have finished. Hara has finally agreed to see us, and we will meet her soon. Do not delay. The enemy grows strong and time is not on our side.
You really shouldn't leave food out to spoil like that. What is that? Defeat the Guardians to charge the gems. So those are just quote-unquote regular Guardians, because unless I have to defeat the big ones. Because I'm not going to be able to do that alone. That's not happening, so... Oh, 2 thieves' troves this close. Oh, well. Gloves of martial knowledge. Well, they are researchable. And the good thing about that is researching it also removes it from my inventory. Which means that it won't be a problem, because I'm literally researching a stolen item. But then it's considered research, not theft. So, okay. How much time do we have? A couple of minutes. I want to basically go down here, then take it up here, and then end here, because this one is closest to the observatory, here-ish. And besides, we can get things, we can see how things are while we do. So, this is not the right way, but I want to discover Rakunselft, because I do get group delve. Ugh. Yeah, that's another celestial anomaly. I'm not gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. No, with a 5-foot pole for that matter. Or with a 15-foot pole. That would be heavy as well. Settlements tend to be good for finding bits of lore. Well, werewolf hunter's advice. Son, if you want to go to Hersine's haunt, I can't stop you. But take my advice. Werewolves never hunt alone. If you confront a lone werewolf, do not make the mistake of engaging it by yourself. The individual is never far from the pack, and the pack is always hungry. Werewolves, for all their bloodlust and brute strength, are crafty creatures. Their howl can not only summon other werewolves, but also call forth regular wolves. In some rare cases, a howl can even call bears into the fray. It is incredibly easy to be outnumbered by a lone werewolf. The best advice this seasoned werewolf hunter can give you is this. Cut the beast's throat before it can howl, and call others to its side. Yours in love, Mother. Oh, well, that was definitely not the right voice, but how were I to know? It didn't tell me that it was a feminine handwriting or anything like that. Recipe already known. Okay. Why do I hear the churn of a Nirnroot? I mean, I will take it if there is a Nirnroot on offer for me, but it's right outside, isn't it? Probably. Oh, well, there is also a lake right outside, so that does make sense. Boop. There we go. Shut that thing up. Yes. What? Oh, that's the Lake of Teeth. Oh, so it seems that the distances in this are a lot shorter Well, at least they feel that way. Right. Well, in the next episode, I will meet you at this first location where I have to defeat Guardians to charge gems. I hope it isn't a challenge. I will discover that when I get there. But until next time, take care.